The day Bitcoin appeared in our world was the day our future idea of money was set on a course to never be the same again. You can't turn a corner without seeing signs and advertisements of other information regarding Bitcoin. Just like with 5G, there are a lot of falsehoods out there regarding the world's principal cryptocurrency. The general consensus is that Bitcoin is here to stay. We wanted to take a look at Bitcoin's long-term outlook and other news. We hope you enjoy the video. Bitcoin's future. Bitcoin is what it is due to blockchain technology. Since money is so important, we cannot look at blockchain technology without having a serious look at Bitcoin, which is only one of thousands of different cryptocurrencies out there, more than 5,000 on CoinMarketCap since August 2021 to be exact. In March 2020, a number of predictions were made by leaders in the field. Bitcoin ended the year of 2020 at a price of $28,837. These experts made various predictions, with Fran Stradnar being the most optimistic at $200,000 and Andy Chung saying $14,000. The closest predictions, however, were made by Altcoin Daily on YouTube, who predicted $20,000, and Fundstrat, the Wall Street guys, predicted $25,000 after saying it would be $40,000 in 2019. It was difficult to get this one right because towards the end of the year, from about December 16th when it was $19,432, Bitcoin began climbing sharply as it neared the $20,000 mark. It peaked at $41,085 by January 10th, and by January 28th, it was back to $30,000, but then steeply climbed again to $47,082 by February 9th, 2021. Experts claim there will be another steep climb when it gets close to $50,000 threshold. Whatever the predictions, Bitcoin has always gained value. It could lose value over days, weeks, and even a month, but longer than that, it always gains value. Since April 22nd, 2013, it has gained a staggering 39,000% in value. It grew 464% over the past 3 years, 350% over the last year, and continues to gain in value. Even in the last week, it gained 24% in value. Since there can only be 21 million Bitcoin ever in existence, its value will continue to rise as it will never accrue inflation. Inflation is caused by the devaluation of money due to its printing. It happened that in 2021, the Chinese government stopped all Bitcoin mining in China, which led to over 1 million Bitcoin becoming available. Bitcoin will soar into the future. Of that, there is no doubt. Pantera Capital founder Dan Morehead is anticipating $700,000 Bitcoin BTC price on the heels of rising adoption rates. Launched in 2013, Pantera Capital is a crypto asset management firm that currently oversees more than $2.8 billion in assets. In an interview on Yahoo Finance Live, Morehead outlined his bullish thesis, saying that the top crypto asset could hit $700,000 once everyone with a smartphone connects to the Bitcoin network. We did a study showing the number of people using Bitcoin over the years and the price of Bitcoin. Both of those data series went up by an order of magnitude every 2 years. If that kept going, that would put Bitcoin at $700,000 when everybody with a smartphone uses it. 10 years' time is a reasonable forecast. In the last 10 days, Bitcoin has rallied nearly 40% from its lows just under $30,000. With the price of Bitcoin currently sitting just under $42,000, according to CoinGecko, BTC would require a 1,570% appreciation to hit Morehead's target of $700,000. According to data from Glassnode, Bitcoin has experienced a 41% decline in active entities since January. In the past week, however, the number of active entities shot up by 30%. Bitcoin has seen a resurgence in active entities over the past week, rising by 30% from 250,000 to 325,000 active entities per day. This degree of activity was sustained in July 2020 when BTC prices were around $11,300 in Q2 2020. Glassnode defines active entities as the number of unique entities that were active either as a sender or receiver. Bitcoin got a major awareness boost this year thanks to Tesla, billionaire Elon Musk's support. Tesla announced it had bought $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin in February, putting Bitcoin onto the corporate radar. Others have named Bitcoin as a hedge against a rising tide of inflation that threatens to devalue fiat currencies in the aftermath of huge coronavirus lockdown money printing. Morehead predicts that Bitcoin will resume its bullish trend in the midterm due to a variety of fundamental catalysts. I think the macro story is so positive. There is so much money being printed and so many institutions are coming into the space that over the next 12 months, the markets are going to resume their rally. The Bitcoin price topped $60,000 earlier this year before crashing, losing around 40% of its value in a matter of weeks. But many crypto investors remain confident Bitcoin will surge far past its recent highs and potentially boost other smaller cryptocurrencies. Companies that accept Bitcoin as payment. Bitcoin means nothing if trade with it cannot take place. The following companies will accept your Bitcoin as payment, and the list is expected to grow. Wikipedia accepts Bitcoin donations through BitPay. BitPay itself is making a difference in the world of online payments. Its app can be added to your online business, and Bitcoin is paid into your virtual wallet, or rather attached to your private key. Microsoft allows you to top up your account using cryptocurrencies. This service was halted at some stage but then resumed again. AT&T is the first major U.S. mobile carrier to allow cryptocurrency payments through BitPay. According to reports, Burger King outlets in Venezuela have announced a partnership with CryptoBuyer to accept payments in cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Dash, Litecoin, Ethereum, and Tether. In Germany, you can purchase food online through their Lieferservice delivery service, a lot like Mr. Delivery. KFC Canada accepted Bitcoin for its Bitcoin bucket for a limited time. You could order with Bitcoin and the meal was delivered to your door. Overstock, a famous American online retailer that sells big-ticket items at lower prices due to overstocking by retailers, uses Coinbase in order to allow Bitcoin payments for the online orders of their customers. Amazon-owned gaming streaming platform Twitch accepts Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash as payment for its services. The company stopped this in March 2019, but then re-enabled it in June. If Amazon itself was to come aboard, the landscape will completely change. Currently, you can purchase indirectly from Amazon with Purse.io. The site connects people who have Bitcoin and want to buy on Amazon with people who want to get Bitcoin in return for fulfilling an order. Other companies include Gift, Newegg, Benfica, and even retailers such as Pink Cow, a diner in Tokyo, Japan, Fancy.com, Gap, GameStop, Grooveshark, Shopify, and JCPenney. Decentralizing everything. A radically different idea comes from BitNation, a project aimed at using blockchain to decentralize governance. The adoption of blockchain technology will have a great influence on Bitcoin's value and future growth. BitNation is the winner of UNESCO's Net Expo Award 2017 and has been featured by the Wall Street Journal, Bloomberg, BBC, CNN, Wired, Vice, TechCrunch, The Economist, and Russia Today, among many others. By 2015, BitNation was offering victims of the refugee crisis an emergency digital ID and Bitcoin-based credit card which could be used to receive funds from family members or friends without needing bank accounts. With BitNation, it's possible for an individual to prove their existence and identity through family relations cryptographically, recorded on the blockchain like a distributed public ledger. Thus, it is just as safe as cryptocurrency. BitNation works by generating a QR code which can be used with a cell phone to apply for a Bitcoin credit card, which can then be used in Europe and the UK without needing a bank account. Digital assets and stocks. Stocks, assets, and other digital tokens on the blockchain are perhaps some of the more secure and exciting uses for blockchain technology. This would allow stocks, bonds, tickets, reward points, digital keys, and other assets to be exchanged securely in the same way as Bitcoins. Let's use stocks as one basic example of digital assets on the blockchain. Instead of issuing shares through exchanges like the NYSE or NASDAQ, a company could issue its shares as easily identifiable coins on the Bitcoin blockchain. The shares could then be sent, received, and traded digitally with extremely low friction. No middleman would have to approve or verify the shares. The other advantage is that users in restricted markets would instantly have access to the same financial tools and systems found in more developed countries. Talk about leveling the playing fields, which currently is very unequal as seen with the recent Robinhood GameStop debacle. It came to light that Robinhood actually gathered information from its users to allow traders on Wall Street to have an advantage. To make things worse, when GameStop shares began soaring, Robinhood simply sold off the shares of its users without their permission. Replacing lawyers with smart contracts. A smart contract is a computer protocol intended to digitally facilitate, verify, or enforce the negotiation of performance of a contract as described on blockgeeks.com. Credible transactions can now take place without third parties like lawyers. Because the blockchain-based smart contract is a decentralized system that exists between all permitted parties, there's no need to pay intermediaries, and it saves you time and conflict. Decentralized cloud sharing. Projects like Storage are using blockchain technology to share files in a decentralized network. Any user with extra disk space will automatically be able to rent out that unused storage space. In turn, users in need of cloud storage space can pay to store files on computers across the internet on these nodes. This could cut the costs of data storage by about 80%. That is all we have time for today. We hope you enjoyed today's video. We'll talk to you in the next one.